Hi, my name is Michele Weber Hurwitz, and I'm a middle grade author. I write contemporary realistic fiction stories. My novels include Callie Be Gold, The Summer I Saved the World in 65 Days, Ethan Marcus Stands Up, Ethan Marcus Makes His Mark, and my newest novel, coming May 26th from Random House Kids, Wendy Lamb Books, Hello From Renn Lake. I'd like to tell you top 10 things to know about Hello From Renn Lake. The first is, number one, that this story is in a newish kind of genre called cli-fi. Similar to sci-fi, but these stories imagine the present and future effects of the climate crisis. Number two, the story takes place in a small Wisconsin town, a lakeside town, where the town depends on Renn Lake for tourism and summer visitors. But a harmful algae bloom covers Renn Lake and threatens its health and the town itself. Number three, the main character, Annalise Oliver, who is 12, was abandoned in the town as a baby. She has a special connection with Renn Lake because she can sort of sense or hear the lake's thoughts or feelings. She's been able to do that since she was 3 years old. And this has to do with some mysterious events that occurred the night she was abandoned. The lake was the only witness. Number four, Renn Lake is a character and actually narrates part of the story. As a writer, I wasn't sure if I could do this and pull it off, but as I experimented with writing in the lake's voice, I realized that the story needed to be told this way. There was no other way to represent what was going on with the lake once it was covered with the harmful algae bloom. I kept thinking about the phrase body of water and how lakes and oceans and rivers are living beings as much as plants and animals. I was also inspired by the narrative voice in Katherine Applegate's One and Only Ivan, which is one of my favorite middle grade books ever. Number five, there's a surprise narrator that comes in halfway through the story, and this has to do with the unfolding plot and the harmful algae bloom affecting Renn Lake more and more. I won't give it away, and I won't tell you what this surprise narrator is, but it's something that you have to experience when you read the story and understand why that happens. Number six, when Renn Lake does have the harmful algae bloom, which by the way are really occurring in bodies of water all over the world and threatening the health of the ecosystems that rely on the waterways. So when this happens to Renn Lake, Annalise's connection with the lake is gone. She can no longer hear or sense the lake. The town authorities decide to take a wait and see approach and hope that the bloom will dissipate on its own. But Annalise is not satisfied with waiting to see if her lake is going to get better. So she gathers her friends, Zach and Maya, and urges them, we must find a solution to help our beloved lake. Zach is dealing with a problem of his own. He's suffering through a recent breakup with a boyfriend. And Maya is babysitting rambunctious 7-year-old twin boys for the summer, so she's got a lot to handle as well. Number seven, Annalise's drama queen 10-year-old sister Jess is causing some problems and irritation for Annalise because she is doggedly pursuing a future career or present career as an actress. So she's kind of bugging everyone around her and seemingly not caring anything about what's happening to the lake and the town. The cabins that their family runs are suffering as people are canceling reservations. Number eight, roots are a very important theme in this book, both in how Annalise grapples with coming to terms with being abandoned and also having to do with the solution that may help Renn Lake recover, which I based on a real-life effort that is being experimented on in waterways across the world that have harmful algae blooms. Again, I'm not going to give that all away. You have to read the book to find out more about that. Number nine, but of course, in implementing this idea that Annalise has discovered, there are obstacles she must overcome. And one big one is that she must return to the place that she was abandoned and come to terms with what happened to her and sort through that in order to help Renn Lake. Number 10, this is an uplifting, positive book highlighting the message that if we all work together in ways big and small, we can improve the health of our planet for current and future generations. I want to thank Illinois SCBWI for hosting me on the YouTube channel, and I want to mention that if you do go out and buy Renn Lake, to please support indie bookstores. I know you know how important this is, but more than ever, it's important to turn to our indie bookstores that support our communities and give back. So that's the deal. That's the story. Hello from Renn Lake. Hopefully you will give it a read.